Am I audible?
Yeah, loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Chandana, are you able to, like, your mic's working now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's start.
let's start. So, hi everyone. My name is Yash Khandelwal and I welcome you all to this webinar. So, I would just want to make it very crystal clear in the beginning that we are not representing our organizations over here, and our views are personal and subjective, and we all are individuals representing in our individual capacity. So as you guys are already aware of the topic, CA industrial training, along with me there are two fellow CA students working as CA industrial trainees, Bharat working with Goldman Sachs and Chandana working with Amazon. I hope all of you guys either belong to a category where you have decided to work as an industrial trainee and your job hunt is going, or you belong to a category whether you're choosing whether you should go for it or not. So in whichever category you lie, you might be having a lot of questions like whether you should go for it or not, which company to choose, what should your CV look like, what skills do you carry. All three of us had the same question at our face when we were job hunting. We've been through that experience and we want to share the experience that we gained through the process. So we broke down the entire topic of CA industrial training into 5 different things, which each one of us are going to address. First one, whether you should go for it or not, which will be addressed by me. Second,
CV.
What should your CV look like? Third, how to apply. Fourth, how to prepare for the interview. And last, which company to choose, which right industry to choose. Okay, so as the first topic, whether you should go for it or not. Sorry, could you please reintroduce yourself and your firms, both current and all. Actually, when we are going to address the topic, then we are going to be introducing ourselves. First topic, whether you should go for it or not. I'll be addressing this topic. Before starting with this particular thing, I will like to introduce myself, of course. My name is Yash Khandelwal. I'm 21. I worked in a mid-sized firm in Bareilly. I was working in the field of indirect taxation. And from 1st November, I joined CIPLA in the Financial Planning and Analysis Department for the North American Business Unit. And it's a great experience. Okay, let's start with the topic, whether you should go for it or not. I'm going to be very frank over here. मैं बहुत ही without any filter बात करूंगा. अगर आपको इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग में जाना है या नहीं, ये डिपेंड करता है आपके टाइम बेनिफिट एनालिसिस पे. आपको एक टाइम बेनिफिट एनालिसिस करना पड़ेगा कि किस ऑप्शन में आपको कम टाइम लग रहा है और आपको ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस मिल रहा है और आप जल्द से जल्द सीए बन रहे हो. अब इसमें 2 कैटेगरी के लोग होते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ योर प्रायोरिटी. Chandana, can you please unmute Bharat?
Sure.
Bharat, you wanted to say something?
No, nothing much. Please continue.
Okay. So, whether you should go for it. Priority के बेसिस पे 2 लोग होते हैं जिनकी प्रायोरिटी होती है पहले डिग्री लेना, जिनकी प्रायोरिटी होती है पहले सीवी बिल्ड करना. पहली कैटेगरी के लोगों के बारे में बात करते हैं जिनकी प्रायोरिटी है टू गेट द डिग्री फर्स्ट. मैं पर्सनली आपको एडवाइस करूंगा, डोंट गो फॉर इट. अगर आपकी प्रायोरिटी है टू गेट द डिग्री फर्स्ट, आपको इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. रीजंस, सपोज आपका अटेम्प्ट मई 22 में ड्यू है. What companies will make you do ना, they'll make you defer your attempt. They'll make you defer your attempt till November. आपका 6 महीने का गैप आएगा. बट अगर आप श्योर हो कि आप अपनी फर्म में रहोगे, आप मई अटेम्प्ट दोगे, 1 या 2 ग्रुप निकाल ही लोगे 100%, then stay in your firm, of course. Don't go for it. आपकी प्रायोरिटी पहले डिग्री लेना है और कंपनीज वो नहीं करेंगी. कंपनी will make you work. They'll only give you leaves for like 3 months maximum. I have ever heard of any company giving any leaves. Stay in your company, but only if you are sure. मतलब 2.5 साल के बाद, आपके आर्टिकलशिप के 2.5 साल के बाद पहला जो भी अटेम्प्ट आएगा, आप उसमें श्योर हो कि आप उस अटेम्प्ट में एग्जाम देके 1 या 2 ग्रुप निकाल लोगे तो आप मत जाइए, अदरवाइज आप जा सकते हैं इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग पे। अच्छा, आप श्योर कैसे होंगे कि आप एग्जाम्स क्लियर करने वाले हैं? नहीं, बेस्ड ऑन ए प्रिपरेशन एंड बेस्ड ऑन ए टर्म्स विद योर प्रिंसिपल। If your principal has agreed to give you leaves जो आप चाहते हैं, your desired leaves, जितनी भी leaves आप चाहते हैं, एक म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग पे है और आपको आपके मन मर्जी की your desired leaves he is offering you, then of course आप प्रिपेयर कर पाएंगे, आप जानते हैं आपकी प्रिपरेशन कैसी, आप डिग्री जल्दी ला पाएंगे। अदरवाइज आप श्योर नहीं हो, आपके बॉस के संग आपके टर्म्स अच्छे नहीं है, वो नहीं देंगे लीव्स। ऑफ कोर्स मेरे टर्म्स में पर्सनली स्पीकिंग मैं लीव्स की वजह से ही छोड़ के आया था। तो गो फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग, आपका सीवी बिल्ड होगा वहां, आपको टाइम भी लग रहा है बट सीवी बिल्ड हो रहा है तो इट्स बेटर फॉर यू। ओके, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द सेकंड कैटेगरी जिनकी प्रायोरिटी होती है टू बिल्ड योर सीवी फर्स्ट। अगर आपको सीवी बिल्ड करना है टू किक स्टार्ट योर लाइक कॉर्पोरेट जर्नी, इट्स द बेस्ट वे टू डू इट, डू इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग, ऑफ कोर्स गो फॉर इट। Like I come from a mid-sized firm, of course, so I didn't have the flavor of corporate yet. I wanted that, of course, so I joined industrial training just to get it. Also, the major reason for me is I was working in the indirect tax department, and recently all you guys might be aware that section 35(5) for the GST audit has been removed. So chartered accountants का requirement इतना नहीं था indirect taxation में। Anyone with the skill, right skill, can do the work in indirect taxation. Audits नहीं थे, रह ही नहीं गए, तो 9(9) ही भरी। और I haven't prepared a single balance sheet in my life yet. I haven't filed any ITR. So I was like, मेरे को केवल ये आता है, इसमें chartered accountant का requirement नहीं है। I asked my seniors, I asked people who mentor me, कि what should I do? They told me, go for it, यार. You should change your career. It's very initial. So I took the opportunity and I joined industrial training. अब आपको अपने आप को इस पोजीशन में रखना है कि आप डिग्री पहले लेना चाहते हैं या अपना सीवी पहले बिल्ड करना चाहते हैं, आपके अपने बॉस से टर्म्स कैसे हैं, आपकी प्रिपरेशंस कैसी हैं, आप डिग्री जल्दी ला पाएंगे नहीं ला पाएंगे, और उसके बेसिस पे आप ये डिसीजन लीजिए वेदर यू शुड गो फॉर इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग और नॉट। Okay, we are done with the first topic. Moving on to the next one. What should a CV look like? That be addressed by Chandana. Chandana, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Yash. As he was saying, he was right. Yash, I'll be muting you. Can you mute yourself, please?
Yeah, of course.
Echoing in the background, that's why. Okay, done. So as Yash was saying, first decide what your priorities are. If you're going to go for practice, then obviously it's not worth it for you to ever do industrial trading, because this will be more useful if you're looking for a corporate future. Saying that, set your priorities straight, where you want to work. If you don't want to relocate, then apply to places where you live, and make sure which team you want to go to. You want to go to audit, tax, may decide your mind and then start applying. Don't just randomly apply. It might degrade your morale when you keep giving interviews and not get selected anywhere. So barring that, let me start with the CVs part. Sharing screen. Yeah, so somebody asked me about my introduction. I'm Chandana. I'm born and brought up in Bangalore. I've lived here my entire life, and I chose CA by myself. I wasn't forced into it. So probably something is wrong with me. And also, I have done my articleship in a mid-sized firm. It wasn't any fancy top 20 firms. It was a regular firm. So don't worry, guys, if you're worried if you will get in, if Big Four people are preferred. There's nothing like that. It depends on you solely. So don't worry about that. I got into Amazon. I'm in business finance team. I'm doing great. I'm learning a lot of aspects. So don't worry on that. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, Chandana.
Okay. Okay, sure. So let me take you through some CVs. I have received a lot of CVs over a period of time. They come to me asking, I've applied to Amazon, I've applied to XYZ company, but I'm not receiving a call back. Can you tell me what might be the problem? Can you refer me? I keep getting these messages a lot. The one thing I want to say is probably your resume is not impressive enough for the HR to actually give you an opportunity to prove yourself that you are good enough, that you are great, in fact, for the company. So the first and foremost thing is your first impression. The first impression that you make is through your CV. They're not going to meet you, of course. They'll be going through thousands of CVs on a daily basis. Make sure your resume stands out. In this whole introduction, I'm going to give about CV. I'm going to tell you how you can enhance your CV. I'm pretty sure all of you already have a CV. I'm just going to help you how you can make your CV stand out to others than other CVs, right? That is what I'll be addressing mostly. So we have your regular career objectives in the beginning. And guys, don't use ridiculous jargons in this first topic, because I came across one person who had used a very fancy words as jargons, and the HR asked him to explain what that was, and he couldn't. You don't want to find yourself in such a situation, right? So that's the first and foremost thing. Make it simple, make it crisp, don't over exaggerate on that part. And coming to the second one, it's about the schooling or etc., whatever comes in this professional and academic credentials. So I have just 2 points relating to this. Nobody really cares where you did your school or how much percentage you got your school, because on an average we probably finished our school like 5 to 6 years ago, right? That's a very long period of time. They can't really use that marks to assess how you are right now, how intelligent or how academically well you are right now. So it probably doesn't make much sense if you put your PU or your schooling. Just mention your highest degree, what you're holding right now. That will probably be enough. But again, if you don't have much to fill in for your CV, then yeah, you can definitely add your class. It's not a harm. I'm just giving you ideas of how you can better your CV. And then of course the marks. When you look at the marks, right, obviously in our school we all get amazing marks like 10 CGPA. That's great. But then you have to see this graph. The graph is declining: 10, 96, 8.68, 75, 62. And I know, don't come at me, 62 is a great marks in intermediate. I personally got just 54% in my CA intermediate. I get that 62 is amazing, but then it shows a declining curve. All these HRs don't really, they're not CAs. They don't know how it is. They're just going to have a mental image of a declining curve. We don't want that, right? So if you do mention it, it's not an issue, but I'm just helping you with my 2 cents about it. And coming to the next topic, I want to show you guys this specific resume. I mean, I am a personal believer that fit everything in one page, because this girl has a lot. She has filled in a lot of things that she has achieved over a period of time within one page. I mean, this person could have probably done the same and fit in this small piece of thing over here as well. Like, just try to keep it one page, because this doesn't look aesthetically pleasing, or the HR might be like, why 2 pages CV? Mostly all the HRs I have come across, they really don't like 2-page CVs. So that's again your option. If you have a lot to fill in, then definitely go for 2-page. But if you're going to have some 1 paragraph over here, probably not. Just try to fit into 1 page, right? Then coming to work experience. Again, bullet point every work experience, make it crisp, make it short, don't write paragraphs about it. If you're working in different sectors, just mention a bit about it. This person has probably done only audit. That's why the person has mentioned banking, IT, manufacturing, stock audits. So that is totally fine. But that is a little paragraphy and nobody wants to read more than 2-3 lines, right? Make it a little good to look at, keep it crisp. And what I would suggest is, see, you can write like, I did XYZ to reduce a misstatement of 7 lakhs. Add numbers, make it impactful. That is what I would say. And going to the skills and other, skills. So there is this technical skills and there is soft skills. I have seen people write SAP, then they'll write leadership, then they'll write Excel. No, just don't club your technical skills with your soft skills, right? Why don't you just separate it like Yash has done over here? This is an amazing job. He has separated what his technical skills are, and he has also highlighted what his soft skills are. But then I want you to talk about this one rating scale, which I personally don't believe it's right. Because when you say that you are 3.5 out of 5, usually people convert it on a scale of 10. As far as I have come across, everyone rates on a scale of 10. So when you say you're 3.5, you're already telling them that you're a 7 out of 10. even before they get to know you or they ask you, you're already rating yourself ki bhai ha, I'm only this much. So probably don't do that. It's again, my opinion might differ from yours, but don't rate yourself even before they get to know you. Maybe the same here with Bharat's resume. He has rated himself 3 out of 5, which ultimately translates into 6 out of 10. That's saying that you're just a 6 out of 10 in Excel. Maybe not do that. I mean, it depends on you again. And again, coming to Bharat's resume, one of the things I really liked about his is he has written additional things out of his curriculum. You know, when you write something extra out of your regular CA course, that gives an opportunities that you can start talking about that topic. And when the person asks you, the interviewer asks you about it, they will kill time on that topic, and it'll end up like you don't have to talk about the technical aspects. It'll save you on not answering your technical questions. For example, in my resume, this is my resume. I wrote about a finance research paper. I have done a finance research paper. I wrote about it. And every single person I interviewed for, only in finance division, of course, they all asked me about it. And I kept explaining and I killed time in this. So they did not ask me much of technical questions. And they get impressed when you do something extra out of the box. So that is up to you. If you have something, write on it. And achievements, definitely write something out of your normal day-to-day stuff. It'll be good. Just add on something extra, like football, painting, swimming. Just add something which makes it look like you are a human if you're not all about studies all the time. And I have created my resume through this template called No Resume. This is the template that I use. This is free, guys. Make use of it. Not everyone knows about it, but many universities swear by this. Yeah, it is free. Why don't you try? That's pretty much it about this.
Thank you,
Next.
Chandana. One more thing I want to add. If you use this website, lot of HRs, what they do now, all the CVs that they get, they run through it by a program. The program checks it,
Yeah.
whether the CV is appropriate or not. What these websites do, they make your CV in the proper format, which are appropriate by those programs. मतलब आपका वो program आपका CV select नहीं करेगा अगर आप उस format में नहीं होगा. No matter how many skills you carry, how good are you. So definitely, if you use that website or any other website, it'll help you. Definitely. Prince, you're raising your hand, but bro, end may will answer all the questions. For sure, man, but in the text box, of course. Moving on to the next topic, how to apply. Same, Chandana, you are addressing it. Go ahead. Moving to you.
I'm sorry, I forgot about that. So how to apply is simple.
I-
LinkedIn is God. Apply through LinkedIn. There is this thing called LinkedIn job alerts for CA industrial training. Turn on that job alerts. You will find how to do it on YouTube. It's whenever a company posts that there is a vacancy for CA industrial training, that is where you have to go. And also network, guys. Network. That's like the key to everything. Send requests to industrial trainings. Be nice. Just don't send a message saying, I want to do industrial training. Tell me how. I have received so many of these messages and I don't feel like responding to it personally. Yeah, Yash.
I get a lot of text from people just saying, like, start from the beginning. Can you refer me? Dude, be nice. Say hi. Of course, I'll help you. I was amongst you one. I'm not with superior. I've just got a job or कुछ special नहीं किया मैंने. But just be nice. Don't just ask us to refer. We can guide you, of course. That's what we are doing here. But straight away asking for referrals is not going to work. Carry on.
The format that I followed when I was texting all these CA industrial trainees was, hi, I'm Chandana. I came across your profile through such and such manner. Congrats on the industrial training job. If you're okay with it, may I ask you a few questions about it? Then they say yes. And then I ask my questions. Be polite, ask permission, and don't send your resume as soon as you connect with them. That's kind of rude. And alerts, you will find it on YouTube. I will address that at the end. I just want to cover all the topics right now. And also there is this app called Telegram. I'm sure most of you will be aware of it. Guys, join CA industrial trainee groups on this Telegram, because there everyone will start talking about where I applied. I got a call back from this company, who got selected, who got an offer letter. They keep talking about this on a continuous basis. So you can find friends over there. What happened with me was when I did join Amazon, before I joined Amazon, actually, there was this girl who posted on the Telegram group saying, "Hi, did anyone give an interview at Amazon?" So I texted her. See, networking again helps. I texted her, and till today we are friends, and we are at Amazon currently, and we have someone inside Amazon to share our woes with, to share like how hectic it is. You need friends within the company where you work. So networking will always help you one way or the other. So these are the main things which I followed. That's it. Oh, you're on mute. God, I
Yeah.
don't know what.
Chandana, I want to add something to your resume part.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically there are some additional things that you are talking about. Few certifications, few other things will matter a lot. For example, I did a CFA Investment Foundation course. So many of the questions which thrilled around during the interview were from this particular aspect. What were the concepts covered during this particular course? I did a fundamental analysis course from Zerodha, and so a few questions move around these particular certifications that you do additional, which are additional to the normal or normal student which is having. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So list all your certificates. If you don't have any additional certificates apart from this MCS or ITT, it's fine, mention those. But if you have additional certificates, no, probably go for that than ITT and MCS.
One more thing I want to add for the how to apply part. Of course, the CA Industrial Trainee portal of the ICAI.
Yeah.
You forgot about that, of course, man. It doesn't help a lot, but I know some people who have got a call from the companies they applied to from that portal. It won't help pretty much. I also did it. So,
I
yeah.
got from Tesco and another company through that portal.
Don't name them.
I received a call from AB InBev, Cipla, and one more company, I think, using the industrial training portal only.
Nice. It helps. Not
So
that
CA
much,
has
but
set
it
up this portal.
yeah.
Yeah.
ICA has set up. Sorry, not
Yeah.
CA.
Moving on to the next topic, how to prepare for the interview. The most important thing, because that's where you play your game, that's the chess game you play. It will be addressed by Bharat. Mind you, I want to tell everyone thing. Bharat is the finest mind I've ever met. Please keep a pencil if you're listening. Note everything he's going to talk about. He has helped me get into break a lot of interviews, go through them. He's the smartest person I know. So just keep a pencil and paper with you. Over to you, Bharat.
Thank you so much. थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया. Yeah, basically for in an interview, basically we tackle around two aspects of what I think. Few are technical aspects and other is the soft skills that the interview will search in you. So basically, if we talk about technical skills, it totally depends upon the field, the area for which the interview is. For example, if you are going for an interview in a treasury, if you are going for an interview which relates to a banking company, so they will more often like ask you questions which are something related to financial ratios, something related to economy, something related to banks, CRR, SLR. These types of questions, GDP growth rate, how economy fumbles, and what are the stock market and such things. So basically, what are the things being asked in an interview totally depends upon the field in which you are applying. This is the first thing. Second thing, for example, if you are going for an interview which is of internal audit, so basically they will ask something practical aspects things. Which, if for example, if you are having a articleship exposure in internal audit, you are having an articleship exposure in statutory audit, they might ask you a question: what is the difference between when we are doing a particular audit and a audit of a particular thing in a stat audit and we are doing, for example, we are having a cash and we are checking cash and cash equivalents. How will you check the same in a statutory audit, and how will you check the same in an internal audit? So these are some slight technical questions that might came across in your while you are giving an interview. Basically, a few more things, general questions which revolve around from a study aspects. NDS, to be specific, NDS 116, leases, trending, hot topic, revenue, trending one. These are the two NDS which will came across in most of your interviews. I have basically given 6-7 interviews, and I think 4 or 5 have this particular questions from this particular NDS. Financial ratios do play a big role. Financial ratios, EBIT to sales, P ratios, such other things will play a major role. So you must have a good knowledge of these financial ratios as well. Talking about skills, soft skills, so you need to be confident. Even if you are not knowing the answer as well, you need to be confident in saying that, sorry, I don't know the answer. Because we are not the someone who knows each and everything. We are looking for an internship only. So मतलब कुछ it is not like that कि बहुत कुछ हो जाएगा. You can simply say no to answer. In Goldman Sachs interview only, I said no to 5-6 questions in an hour long interview and still got selected. There are no worries for this. All the only thing, मतलब last में मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा, मतलब basically you need to be confident. The confidence, the soft skills that you will have will increase your chances. Yeah. Yash, do you want to add something?
Nothing much. Like I just used to smile through the entire interview, and I used to get selected. I got selected at 5-6 places, and that's what I used to do. Like, be frank to them, be nice to them, they'll be nice to you. Of course, after giving a lot of interviews, I finally understood it. All that matters is what you speak about yourself there, how you carry yourself, how confident you are. That's all going to matter. Of course, you should carry some technical skills. They're going to ask you a few questions. You should definitely know basic answers to aane chahiye yaar. But if you are sorry.
Yeah, I want to add one thing more.
Yeah.
Basically, what my experience is, I'm please ask यदि किसी को कोई problem please मेरे से पूछना. Basically, what my experience is, in an interview, there is an open-ended question. They will throw a ball and you will be asked to hit as long as you can. In my one of the interview, I think in AB InBev, they throwed me a question on Ind AS 116. What do you know about PPE? So this was an open-ended question for me. यदि मैं वहां पे ये बताता what is PPE definition बताने लग जाता तो they will have judged me that ये तो basic बता रहा है. So I jumped upon a particular topic, revaluation, and I hit it. मतलब मैंने to the specific quite technical parts aspects मैंने hit किए. So they were quite they're thinking that हाँ I know something extra. So you should be something, मतलब यदि कोई open ended question आए तो you should throw a ball, मतलब सबसे दूर फेंकनी है ball. It should not be like that कि basic ऊपर से touch up कर दिया. In a interview I was asked a question, tell me something about ITC. यदि मैं वहां पे ITC बताता कि it is input tax credit, ये तो सभी को पता है कि it is a input tax credit. In talking about in GST में ITC की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. Yeah, तो I hit some aspects regarding to blocked credit. What are the difference, how apportionment is done, and something technical aspects. So this helped me to crack the interviews, few of the interviews.
And also, I would like to add that interview is a two-way street. It's not just that they'll be asking you a question and you should answer it robotically. Try to build a conversation. What happened in few of my interviews where I researched whoever was going to take my interview and I prepared 1 or 2 questions at the end. They asked, right, do you have any more questions? You can ask certain questions and create a conversation so that they remember you. That is how I got into probably Goldman Sachs as well as Amazon. Make it a conversation. It's not a one-way street where they keep asking you questions.
One more thing, at the end, they're going to ask you, do you have any questions for us? A friend of mine is working in EY. He told me, don't ask too much technical things. They're going to think you're not interested in the position they're offering. If they ask you anything, just ask them how was a Monday morning there in the office. Show them that you're interested to be there in the office to work with them. What does a hectic day feel like in the office, or around work, not around canteen mein kya milta hai, sab, not that. Just like around work, and showing that you are interested to join them. Showing you are that you want to be there, work with them. That's all. And definitely, last mein agar wo puche, if they ask you, do you have any questions? Definitely ask a question. Definitely. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to the last topic, how to choose the right company. Same, this will be addressed by me. Okay. So industrial training is majorly offered by 3-4 different industries, particularly departments. First is audit. It's only internal audit. Start audit nahi possible nahi hai if you think legally. Internal audit, if they are writing there is an opening for audits, it's definitely internal audit. Second is taxation, either direct or indirect. Third is finance, business finance. Fourth is accounting part related to the accounting work. Fifth is something very different from our field, but they're taking industrial trainees. You might be aware of the automation and analytics department. I got an offer from HP there, but what they do is totally different from what we do as a CA. Okay, so among these 5 categories, you can choose whatever you want to do, whatever you want to join based on your personal interest. My interest, what my personal views are, I'll share it with you. Internal audits, no interest. If I ask someone very senior, they straight away just tell me you won't find any senior chartered accountant working in the field of internal audit. I was like, okay, I'm not going to join it. Internal one more thing, stipend which they pay in internal audits, it's not that high. Of course, okay. Second, I think it was taxation, direct or indirect taxation. Of course, it's related to our field, but direct or indirect taxation or international taxation, in very few cases, is generally not offered by the top investment banks. All 5-6 big investment bank, which given stipend of 50K, 40K, doesn't offer an opening in this department, as far as I know. Third,
sorry to correct you, they do offer.
Not that much, I believe.
Yeah, they offer in direct tax and in international taxation, not in indirect taxation. They have
okay.
an advice.
Okay. B Finance covered treasury or financial planning and analysis, in which I work. It is a very nice thing. I'm working totally different what I used to work in my articleship period. I'm really liking it. Personal views, of course, different from what we do as an auditor, but revolves totally around the concept of finance. And last one, automation. Don't know much about it. Of course, it is a future. Around coding, or when you work around coders and all, you'll definitely have a tendency, you will definitely build up key. I should learn this, and this is the future. Of course, fintech is the future. So you can, if you get the opportunity, of course, based on your interest. One thing I want to add to this, startups are a big red flag. I won't name the companies. They offer very less stipend. They make you work 6 days a week, 11 hours a day. I got like offered from 3 to 3 startups. Startups are always a big red flag. They don't have the money to pay and they'll make you work more. That's all from my side on how to choose the right company. Totally depends on your interest. Personally, I won't recommend you to join internal audit or startups. Those are red flags. Rest is up to you guys, what your interests are. So as we have came to an end, now we are willing to take your questions. You can ping them in the comment box or the chat box. We'll be answering them. Let's start from the beginning. Could you please, okay, next one. Okay. So what kind of work do you do in financial planning department at Cipla? What I do is we check the financials of our peers. We do a credit aging, debtors aging. Suppose there is a debtor जिसका पैसा 3 साल से नहीं आया है, he's in a high risk category and he's ordering something from us. We stop that order. We'll ask them to pay the money first. That's what we do. We do, of course, dollar hedging. We do, of course, for the company. As I'm totally related to the North American team. We do dollar hedging and everything pretty much around this only. Next question. Chandana, could you please let us know your firm now and in articleship? I think you don't want to name the firm. She was in a mid-size.
No, I'm okay with it. Okay. I worked at a mid-sized firm called M.A. Braganza and Associates. What was the next question?
Now and in articleship, he's just asking in which company do you work now? I think.
Now I'm working at Amazon.
moving on to the next one. How can we decide that in which field we should go for in industrial training? We have addressed that. Vanchika, totally based on your interests. Just stay away from startups. My personal belief. Anything you want to add to this question? This Bharat, Chandana?
No,
No.
pretty much.
Okay. Too many applicants on LinkedIn. Too many applicants. Didn't get a question. Prithvi, please ask again. Ravi Bajuria, could you please show how to turn that alert on? Which alert?
Oh, CA industrial training alert on LinkedIn.
Explore yourself, man. Come on, LinkedIn use karo. It's gonna be a future.
It's easy, guys. Just try once or twice.
I
In the
started.
job option.
हाँ, job alert में उधर CA industrial training डालो और बस उसको on कर दो. Yeah, the group is really helpful. Okay. Hi, Chandana. Request you to explain your Amazon BizFin job profile, and your retention chances in the same company and same department after qualifying. Chandana.
Okay, so Amazon may business finance. I work in business finance team. There are a lot many teams, like there's FinOps, there's 3P, there's first mile finance, last mile finance. There's a lot of things. My business finance team, what we do is we are business partners to the actual people who are working in something like Amazon Fresh or Amazon Food. We decide what we should do with the finances, basically how to streamline the process that is there currently. Me personally, I have been allotted 2-3 projects where I have to work on how to streamline a particular finance, because there is this problem and we have to find a solution for that. And after finding the solution, I have to automate it. Yeah, he was talking about automation, right? I do work in the automation part, but we do have business analysts who will help us. So we don't really have to learn SQL or Python or whatever. After 1 minute, yes. After automating it, we'll set up reports which will come on monthly basis. And yeah, that finding solution to financial problems, that is basically what it is. And my retention is, depending on how I work right now, they'll probably be offering me at the end. Retention is probably 50%, I'm not sure, but if you try to apply to Amazon after becoming a CA, there's no chances. That is for sure. Yeah, Yash. Oh, you're mute.
Okay. Currently, very few vacancies are coming. What to do? Suppose if any vacancy is there, too many applicants are there. Chandana, you want to go for it? I don't think I have an answer.
Sorry, I didn't read. Wait. As I'm telling you, make sure your CV stands out, guys. I don't think there are very few, because I am on these WhatsApp groups where I receive every single day. There will be at least one vacancy that they keep posting about. So maybe you're not following up every details, like you're not on Telegram or LinkedIn notifications. So follow up on that, because many times people put a personal post. Someone working in Goldman Sachs will post that there is a vacancy in Goldman Sachs. So if you're on these groups, it will help you a lot. There are vacancies, don't worry about that. And make sure your resume stands out so that you get in.
Okay. Are we supposed to complete GMCS and ITT before starting industrial? Yes, you should. But I haven't done any of them yet. My bad, because I was lazy enough to do lazy. But you should do it, of course, because then you're gonna have a lot of time when you get your leaves from your office. 3 महीने का leave मिलेगा, then you do your ये सब ITT GMCS. तो time का उधर खराब होगा. Yes, Chandana.
Yeah,
and
basically,
also your companies. Sorry.
yeah,
Your
please go ahead.
companies are not going to allow you any special kind of leaves, like those 30 months which you would probably get in your articleship firm. Companies are not going to
Yes.
give you that. So please try and complete your GMCS and ITT. I did it during the lockdown period. I did it online with my work. Do some jugaad, finish it before you get in.
Hi all,
Yeah, to
advice.
add with this,
Sorry,
wanna add something to this? They usually what these industries do, they adjust your leaves with these DMCS and such things.
Yes.
ITT.
If they allow you to.
In my case, the Goldman is providing 43 days leaves, so they will adjust my 30 days for this only. So I will not be getting any leave in case I have not completed the DMCS.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go to Goldman. Amazon is giving me 90 days.
Nice.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
Hi all, advice for people working in Big Four. Dude, if you're working in a Big Four, like I'll be honest here, you have an advantage over everyone. Because आप देखते हो ना, whenever there is a post on LinkedIn, people say Big Fours are preferred, rankers are preferred. So you guys are preferred because you have that taste of corporate, of course, and yeah, nothing much. That's the advice that you preferred. Nothing else. They're gonna ask you about. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been to a Big Four, so not much. Anybody, anything from your side, guys?
Yeah, wanna add one thing. Basically, if you are having a specialization in a certain field, which probably a Big Four office, that will give you an edge over that particular industry. For example, if you are having your articleship in indirect taxation, as Yash mentioned, then you might probably get into a company more likely than the other guy from a mediocre firm
Of
or a
course, of course.
small firm.
Okay, I would like to say something on this. Me personally, my experience is there isn't much of a difference, at least in the company I am working, because out of the 20 interns that are at Amazon, hardly like 3 of them are from Big Four. So don't worry, even if you're not from a Big Four, it's totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I am from a small firm, not a mediocre firm as well.
All of us are, bro.
And
Yeah.
Next question: What are your office? What are the office hours in your cases? Mine is 12 to 8. You guys?
mine is it is supposed to be from 9, but nobody logs in at 9. So it's 10 to 6, but it depends on your team. I am lucky.
Yeah.
And
For my case,
sorry.
for a general in a general parlance, it is around 10 to 8, but it depends.
Yeah. Like if you work in a corporate now, what just can you Bharat carry on? I'm be back in.
Okay, he muted Bharat, so I'll be answering the questions for now. How to clear an interview in an investment banking firm if you don't have any experience in that sector? I have no experience in finance sector. I got into JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Amazon Finance. Stop worrying that you don't have knowledge in the particular finance field or whatever. Just research properly about all these hedge fund, private equity, whatever the division you're being offered. Learn everything in that field properly. Go have confidence and also be good with Indias. They always ask Indias in these interviews.
I want to add to that office hour part. If you're working in a corporate and they've told you that you will have to work from 12 to 8, 8 fix है, not like your boss is asking you to stay till late in the office. They're fix है corporate में. आपको extend नहीं करवाएंगे काम. So it's nice. It's better than a CA firm. ये वाला हो गया how to
You're
clear
mute,
and
Bharat. You have to unmute Bharat.
Yeah.
Okay, so how to clear an interview हो गया. Okay.
मैंने बोला Bharat, you want to add on?
Yeah, basically having knowledge of NDAS and financial ratios is the key thing, is what I have learned and will advise you to.
Mayuri, one more thing I want to tell you. If you were planning to enter into an investment banking company as a CA industry trainee, don't think that you will get to work as an investment banker. These hotshot investment bankers are way more experienced than us. You'll never get to work as an industrial trainee in the field of investment banking. You'll never be a part of a merger acquisition, or you will be like cutting a deal with multiple clients, or in that. It's not like that. Investment banking
That's
आपको ये
reserved
बात
for
है.
MBAs apparently.
Yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Basically, I
Even if
wanna
you're a
add
CA,
few
won't
things.
generally won't get to work in the field of investment banking. Those are generally for MBAs. Yeah. As we go, as we have to go for DT and IDT classes at last, how to manage that along with IT. And no idea, yaar. I'm not planning to take any classes along with my industrial training. I've completed a few of them. I've completed the leftover classes after my leaves and all. So anything from you?
Actually, I am doing my DT classes right now. Guys, you just have to be consistent. Wake up early in the morning, finish your classes, do your work. You just have to be consistent. That's it. That's the
Yeah,
only
point
key.
is na, like two roads diversion is the word, you took the one less traveled by. वही वाली बात है, you're taking the road less traveled by, so you'll have to work hard, of course, right?
Yeah,
It's easy for
you
us to
can't have
say.
it both, right?
Yeah, of course. Hi Bharat, how did you apply at Goldman, and how did the whole recruitment process went?
Yeah. Basically, to begin with, it was through Aristo Consultants. You need to send your CV to Preeti. I can ping you the email ID. You can send your resume to Preeti. You will receive a call from Aristo Consultants. After that, your interview might be scheduled when they will forward your resume to Goldman Sachs, and your interview must be scheduled in a week or so, and followed by another round. There are 2 rounds. In my case, there were 2. Might vary from department to department. So the 2 technical rounds will be there, followed by 1 HR round, and you will be onboarded after a quality check of a month or so. So
Background check.
background check, and the hiring process will move around for a month or so, at least 1.5 months it will take. Any specific question you need to ask, please?
Okay, and CA, CS, CMA website, I personally feel that is the most fake website ever.
But
I never got to
works,
apply
bro.
through
It works, but still,
I could never apply through that.
I
So it's
applied
like,
through it, but I haven't got any call back. Yeah, is there any specific
Basically,
resume
ऐसा
form?
होता है
Sorry.
CS CMA वाले वो डालते इस वाली वैकेंसी के लिए हैं, लेकिन जब तक वहां पे आती है तब तक कोई दूसरी वैकेंसी होती है.
वही. Is there any specific resume? Is there any specific resume formats or portals website applying to certain companies?
no.
No, nothing like that, यार. ऐसा कुछ है नहीं
Depends of the
specific
company.
format. वो सोच के बैठे हैं कि ये कलर होगा तो I'll choose him, और ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता.
Yeah,
और
yeah.
कोई ऐसा स्पेसिफिक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है. सेट सीए वाला प्लेटफॉर्म है, सीए की वेबसाइट वाली जो है इंडस्ट्री ट्रेनिंग के लिए, बट
The
not sure you'll get
website,
it.
you know,
It doesn't
it
work all
depends.
the
Yeah,
time.
CA industrial training website है एक, और दूसरा होता है companies का. The companies will tell you go to
yeah.
their company's portal, then apply.
Or
That's
for
it.
that you'll
There is
get a
no.
notification on LinkedIn too, na?
Yeah, you will.
When should we
Okay,
give
next one.
notice after receiving offer letter and or at the beginning of hunting? Bro, just be sure
3 months.
3 months before the date of joining your industrial training, even if like it's more than 3 months, if you're decided, आपका पहला आपने सोच लिया कि आपको करना है इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग, आप दे दो, आप मत सोचो इन मोमेंट तक. I have seen people who have to leave their offers, उस 1 दिन या 2 दिन उनका रह गया था 3 महीने वाले प्रोविजन से, और मतलब आप दे दो. If you have made up your mind, just give the intimation to your boss. वो थोड़े भड़केंगे, but it's okay. Is cover letter important? If you're sending a mail, your mail body is your cover letter. If you're applying through their website, attach a cover letter.
Yeah, cover letter nowadays they are giving a lot of importance.
Okay.
And also just give a notice, guys. Your 3 months notice, it's
Yeah.
fine. They're not actually going to throw you out after 3 months if you didn't get in anywhere, because CA
Chandana,
rules, they can't throw you
some
out.
firms have a provision. If you have given a notice for industrial training, your articleship will be like finished after 3 months. You'll have to leave the firm. On what grounds, I don't know. When you fill your 109, you have to like attach your offer letter, but they are just kicking off their article trainees. I have no firm like this.
Okay, so it depends on firm to
Firm,
be
your
sure
boss.
of your firm policy.
Can we leave
Bharat?
industrial training in between and return back? No, bro, there's no going back. There is no going back after this. Nice.
Okay.
Bhavini Bed, hello guys, hello. Vanchika Agarwal, number of attempts matter while applying for industrial training, as I am going to write intermediate group 2 for the 3rd time. Okay, you took 3 attempts to clear the group 2. Attempts don't matter. Most of the people who are taking your interview don't even know like articleship या CA क्या होता है. Some of them are not from CA background, उन्हें नहीं पता attempts वगैरह क्या होता है. So it doesn't really matter. Just write in which year you have passed. If they ask, just tell him. मतलब वैसे इतना matter नहीं करता, but if they ask, just tell him. Okay, हो गया है, ठीक है.
And also sometimes they mention 2 attempts max or 3 attempts max. So try to finish
LinkedIn
as
post.
soon as possible, but still apply.
Yeah.
Just apply.
My question is with respect to the preparation for interview, how to go about it. Prep part, bro, depends on what profile they're offering. Definitely internal audit है तो around prepare around that only, or कुछ और है तो prepare around that. But depends on the role. Bharat, you took this topic. You wanna add something?
Yeah, basically you need to know each and every word about your resume.
Yeah.
Each and every word will help you a lot. मतलब कुछ भी उल्टा नहीं लिख सकते. Additional thing कुछ हवा में नहीं लिखना है. Each and everything you are mentioning on your CV, you must have a thorough knowledge of that.
If they think you're faking it, they'll grill you. Definitely they'll grill
They
you.
will really, they will catch up a point and they will ask counter questions on that.
Yeah. If they know you're like have written something that is not true about you.
Yeah. If you want to play something smart, matlab you can add something additional to your CV.
Yeah.
And prepare yourself hard on that particular topic. For example, I prepared on economics and such monetary policies, and I read 2-3 monetary policies of the RBI, last 2-3 months monetary policies, and in few interviews I was asked a question regarding those monetary policies, so they were quite impressed from the answers which I have given to them. So you can kill some time of the interview for those such questions.
Okay.
Yeah, again, it depends on the field you're interviewing for. Audit means learn about audit and Ind AS. If it's accounts, learn about Ind AS. And one general thing across all the fields you're going to be interviewing for, you should be updated with the current things that is happening, any current changes, which is very important. They will definitely ask you. I was asked about this new TDS provision, which was recently introduced in 2 interviews.
Right.
Yeah, that one. I didn't know that. So guys, be updated on the basic things at least, whatever has changed.
I'll tell you about my one. Like I've written in my CV like self-taught technical analyst, stock market technical analyst. He didn't even ask me a single thing about Ind AS or financial plan, anything in supply interview. He just asked me to share my screen, open a chart, and tell me about Bank Nifty for the next week. I told him, he was like, "You're correct, bro. I know it. Yeah, don't fake it. Can you manage studies with industrial training? Just work hard, be consistent, as Chandana told you. Just do it daily. Make a routine, stick to it. That's it. At the rate Bharat is the like hotshot guy over here working with the investment bank. A lot of questions to him. Can you please explain your work at GS? He told it, Bharat, you want to add something? You've already answered.
Yeah, basically I cannot share much, but basically my work revolves around prescribing the accounting treatments.
Average working hours.
18 months or
Sorry.
No, you missed one question. 18 months or 24 months?
24 sorry. Months. Should we opt for industrial training after 18 months or 24 months of articleship? Depends upon
24 months to milta hi nahi.
18 months, I don't think it's such a new provision. Like, I don't think anyone's working for 18 months.
I am an 18
No, there are 2 people at Amazon.
Dude, you are an exceptional case.
No, they are hiring for 18 months.
Now they are started. Like,
yeah.
1 month.
Go for 18 months, guys. You will have good learning.
Companies are preferring 18 months.
Yeah. हो गया. Average working hours.
Working hours pressure.
If you are working in an investment like Bharat in an investment bank, Goldman Sachs, I think you work for 10 hours, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I work for 8. Depends on the company. I can tell you how working hours and efficiency. How working hours and work pressure. Yeah, there is no work pressure. I believe हम सब बहुत अभी beginning में. There is no work pressure on us. Pressure, no one will pressurize you like your boss principal did in your articleship, of course. But yeah, pressure होता है, नहीं भी होता है. And working hours are fixed. They won't make you do extra working hours like that. Next one.
Next.
I am sorry, Chandana, you want to add?
No, next.
Okay. If I am left only 15 months or 3 years of my articleship, can I do IT for 18 months? No, bro. Which will be 3 months of 36. No, you can't do that.
Don't do that. Don't take the risk.
Of course.
भैया को कॉल करके बार-बार बोल रहा है कि पेमेंट करो. मैंने आपको स्क्रीनशॉट
Someone please mute yourself.
Sorry, please.
कॉल करके बोल दो.
Yeah, she did.
How hard it is to manage studies with IT. We talked about it. Stick to
Yeah.
the plan. Please unmute me. Why, bro? Acha Bharat, sorry. Stipend and
Stipend
industrial
and-
training. Yeah, there is a like 3 slabs में आती हैं. I'll tell you about it. First slab, investment bank, where Bharat works, they offer 40, 50K. Me and Chandana work in the middle one. Companies which offer 25 to 35, itna deti hai. Then there comes PSU, public sector units, which generally don't pay much, or startups.
If they're offering you 15K, 18K, just run. It's not.
It's not worth it.
It's industrial training. It's
If
too
it's
less.
like if it's in your town, if you have a home there, then it's okay. But if you have to relocate, I don't think it's a
Yeah, but if ITC is offering you and ITC gives only 18K, shut up and go for it. ITC is good a company.
stipend in industry. Okay. Hi Yash, what's your job location? And does in these times everything is online? I have to go offline location. Bro, my job location is in Mumbai, Lower Parel. Right now it's work from home, but I'll have to I have to go work from office by the end of January. I'll have to relocate, I know, but it's okay. Basically, I wasn't asking about investment banking. I was asking about finance sector. Mayuri asked again something.
Finance sector, as I told, yeah, your basic finance knowledge. Oh, Bharat, help me out.
Yeah. Basically, finance sector came move roll around something treasury related roles, banking related roles.
They asked me about compounding, discounting a lot.
Yeah.
Now,
Treasury
that's the
related
most.
roles will ask you something related to banks, CRR, SLR, RBI
Ah.
policies, inflation targeting, growth targeting. मतलब ये सब पूछेंगे. Financial ratios will be asking banking related interviews. If you are having a FP&A, तो they will ask forecasting of financial statements. कैसे forecast करोगे 5 years के projections, revenue कैसे forecast होगा, what EBIT to sales means, what EBITDA to sales means. मतलब ये सब पूछेंगे वो. Ratios पे खेलेंगे. Yeah.
Please don't confuse yourself with finance and accounts because few people use it interchangeably. I understand that. If so, you're probably asking about accounts. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, right?
Yeah. Any like if you still have a question, we'll unmute you in the end and ask what your particular question is. Any specific cue we should ask to the interviewer? Should we ask directly about the stipend if they didn't give it in their vacancy post? Don't ask to the interviewer,
Don't.
ask to the HR. Just tell him that I haven't been informed much about the job or the job description or the location and all. They'll tell HR to tell you about this only if you're selected after the interview, of course. Bharat, you want to add?
Interviewer, talk about the job,
Yeah.
not how much you're getting paid.
उधर पैसा
Yeah,
की वो
exactly.
मत करो यार. Yes, please do
Basically,
share her
सब कुछ
contact
company की
details.
policy के हिसाब से होगा. If ITC is giving 18,000 to me, it will give 18,000 to you as well.
Yeah.
मतलब सब कुछ constant होगा.
Yeah.
You can ask fellow industrial trainees on LinkedIn, na? What's your stipend? They'll definitely tell you. Prince Sharma is saying yes. Please do share her contact details.
I think this is Preeti, Aristo
We
Consulting.
can't do that, bro. We can't do that.
मतलब email ID दे सकते हैं उसमें कुछ नहीं.
हाँ, of course. I'll share it on the group if you want. Just text me WhatsApp. Bharat, did you forward your CV with or without cover letter to Aristo Consultants?
Yeah, it was followed. एक brief intro paragraph के साथ follow किया था बस. Normal CV without any cover letter.
Same.
Share mail ID of Aristo. I didn't do that, but I had an interview with Goldman, my first interview. I don't think the cover letter will help you that much.
Okay, just send it on the WhatsApp. I don't want.
Share mail ID of Aristo Consultant. Okay. Any one more question? Okay.
Send reminder mail. It's okay to send reminders. I kept sending reminder mails to JP Morgan. I'm not even joking.
So how many months earlier should we start applying? 3 months is sufficient, I guess.
3.
If you're aiming for 18 months, after completion of 15 months, just give your boss a letter. Or my most important thing, just don't tell him verbally. Give him and let's just type a mail and send it to him or make him sign something. Okay.
Have
have a
documentation.
proof कि आपने 3 महीने पहले दे दिया. If he's a joke, he'll make you stop anyhow. Okay. importance of cover letter, we've talked about this. Hi Bharat, I got a call back from GS HR and they will forward my resume to department. I haven't received call back from since then. Does it take that much time usually? Bharat, can I answer this?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Bro, it's not sure like you'll get a call back or not. This happened to me a lot in Credit Suisse, in UBS. But what these companies do, they like call you after 1 or 2 months. You will forget about this, then they'll call you. Anything might happen. Wait for it, stay positive.
And also they are consultants. They just forward your CV.
Yeah.
The HR probably knows if they want to call you or not.
If
If
I
I've already
read it. Go ahead.
already talked about IT before joining my firm and they agreed. So is sending the intimation
Yeah,
mail
still,
necessary?
bro.
Yes.
Yeah. If you are a prestigious article to them, like he'll make
They
try
don't
to
want to
make
let
you
you
stop. They won't let you go first. Send an intimation. Right now, do it. Are there any good industrial training opportunity in tier 2 cities or moving to tier 1 is the only option?
I don't know where the question is.
So he's asking like tier 2 cities does like do any there is an opening like here tier 2 mein any like yeah for moving to tier 1 is the only option.
As far as I know, I've come across only tier 1 cities.
You live in a tier 1. I live in a tier 3 city and I got an industrial training in tier 1. I don't know about tier 2 yaar. Udhar Vadodara वगैरह में था, I think, but very few in tier 2. Very few. Majorly in tier 1 only. How much
time should we wait?
Sorry. Okay, how much time should we be prepared to wait? Yeah, you never know. पता है, they call you as per their convenience. होता है.
You know, I applied to HP in June and they called me in September.
Ditto.
Anything can happen.
I applied to HP in September. They called me like few days back and took my interview and said today.
HP takes ridiculous time.
Is it possible to go for industrial training and still clear CA final? Of course, bro. It is mandatory to defer the attempt during the industrial training. Yeah, companies make you do that. Generally, the companies don't take like industrial trainees who like are not willing to defer their attempt. Chandana is an exception over here. Chandana.
Yeah, so what happened was my priority was I don't want to defer my attempt. So all the offers I got from this AB InBev, JP Goldman and all, they asked me to defer. I was like, no. And I had a better finance. I felt the finance profile that Amazon offered was better. So I went ahead with it. Yeah, depends on the company, guys.
Okay. Bharat, you want to add something?
No, nothing much.
Okay. Equity research in a mediocre company or a finance-based role in a leading fintech company.
Interest.
Depends upon you. Personally,
Yeah,
I'll
interest.
go for fintech is the future. So yeah, what is a better in your what is better in your depends on you. Is IOCL a good option for industrial training? Yeah, IOCL pays very low stipend. If
18.
they're offering an opening in your hometown or where you live, you should take that. Yeah.
It ranges from 12 to 22, I think.
Yeah. Any suggestions about certificates which can add value to resume? No certificates can add value to your resume, bro.
I mean, it doesn't add much value, but you know how I structured my resume? It was like finance graduate, finance research paper, and finance certificates.
Chandana,
So I completely made it
from
about.
Christ, na, right?
Hmm?
You were from Christ University, right?
Yeah.
That added a lot of value, bro. But if you add like write too much about certificates, now they'll start asking questions around them. You'll be trapped. It's a trap. Like they start asking tricky questions, you won't be able to answer, of course. So thoda dicey.
And you know, I had a forensic account certificate. I consciously decided not to add it because I know I cannot answer questions relating to it. It was like 3 years ago that I did that certificate. So just be smart on that.
Hi Bharat, could you tell me what type of department? He told you. Bharat is the hotshot over here, man. If interview is in another city, will they conduct it? Of course they will. I have came across all the companies who are offering or like who are doing interviews online only. I don't think they're gonna make
And now that they are all going offline, the companies are starting to open up from January or something. Probably then they might have offline interviews. Until then, you're good.
Still they'll cooperate. Talk to the HR, bro. Can you do this? Make
Probably,
this happen?
yeah.
Do industrial training companies hire after becoming okay? Do
See,
industrial
my
training?
company doesn't. They told it on our face because Amazon is a great company. They don't hire if you become CA. If you've worked with them, they'll hire you. I don't
I'll
know
share
about
you
other
my
companies.
experience. So by mistake in Cipla, I applied for a position of deputy manager. Sorry, Kya?
Oh, I didn't read it well. If I have worked at Amazon, they'll hire. New CAs who haven't done industrial training, they don't hire. Sorry,
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't read it properly.
So what I like, they straight away told me ki, if you work hard, we'll definitely make you an offer. Depends on your performance. How about PPOs after industrial training? What's PPO? I don't know what's PPO. Chandana, what's a PPO?
I don't know what's a PPO.
Bro, PPO full form, please. Hi, can I apply for IT if I completed 2 years? Yes, bro, you can. Just give an intimation to your boss first. Chandana, please share reason behind not joining JP Morgan or GS and going for Amazon because they were not offering you to like have your.
No, that was not my only reason. JP Morgan was, let me tell you guys, anything JP Morgan offers you in Bangalore is a back end job. You will not be working in any kind of front end work. It's
That's
just
what I
operations, and I hate doing such things. There's no value to it. So I didn't go for JP Morgan. Goldman Sachs, they were offering me audit of private equity and what's that other thing? Hedge fund. I don't want to do audit, guys. I'm done with audit for life. That's why I didn't go to that. I wanted proper finance role.
Guys, I think we are running out of time again. There is still a lot of questions left. I don't think we'll be able to take them. I'm really sorry, but we have answered major of the questions. Let me go through. कोई question रह तो नहीं गया? PPO's pre-placement offer. We talked about this. Okay. ठीक है. For 18 months training. Okay. Training by when? 18 months के लिए यार, when you're 15 months, when you're 15 months started. Can we get IT without reference? Of course you can get.
Yes.
All of us.
I got it without
opportunity
reference.
without reference. I'm trying to sign, but at the end, but just keep trying. Please share the link of recording. It will be uploaded on YouTube for sure.
We'll post it on
My
LinkedIn.
articleship registration happened 2-3 months late due to COVID. So does that affect my IT timing and chances of exam? Bro, depend on the date on which your articleship begin, not the date of your registration. Okay.
Oh, we're finished.
We are finished. We are done.
Yes.
Thank you guys. It was worth it. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for being such a nice audience. Okay. I hope we shared a lot of like valuable piece of knowledge with you. Chandana, over to you.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening to us. We didn't expect
Bharat.
60 people to turn out.
Yeah.
You did.
Thank you, Chandana. Thank you, Bharat, for joining me. Like if you guys weren't there, this wouldn't been happening now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Let's end the meeting. I'll share the meeting recording links with you. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.